from Mesa East Bowl. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Handicap first, playing Super Survivor down to the final two. And it's the Jaden versus Raiden show. Mabry versus Pimentel. This is Jaden Mabry, shooting in the 5th frame. She's clean through her first 4 and will have a relatively simple spare to be clean through 5. She's got to beat Raiden by 32 pins to win her 2nd career title. Been a while since we've seen her in the finals. Glad to have her back. She's been close, kind of knocking at the door, breaking through today. Survived a very tough round of 5, so we went from 5 to 2 in Super Survivor, where the low game is eliminated and the lowest 2 overall totals are eliminated, leaving just Jaden and Raiden. This lady has been a rock star all weekend, and I want to get her on camera to thank her very much for all of her hard work, and the whole crew here, Erica and everybody at Mesa East, for having a super easy bowling center to have a tournament at. Nothing crazy, just 32 traditional lanes. They turn them on and say go. Tournament director's dream. She does make that relatively easy spare. She is clean through 5 and has herself a nice lead on the scoreboard, and she'll gladly take that Brooklyn in the 6th frame. Scratch down to the round of 4. The low game and the low series will be out over there, so I'll have to go over there and hit their 10th frames in a couple minutes. This is 10-year-old Raiden Pimentel, the younger of the Pimentel brothers. He's got some top 4s, but does not have a win yet, so he would love to break through for that first title. He's got 4 opens in 5 frames, though, and Jaden already leads on the scoreboard by 45 and only has to win this match by 32, so big advantage Mabry so far. Raiden's got to make some spares to get back in this thing. Which, right on cue, he does. Nicely done there in the 6th. To everybody watching this video, Raiden, about 6 hours ago, gave me 2 donuts. I would assume that was from the whole family, but it was Raiden who actually presented me with the donuts. And here he is bowling for the title. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. It's Cardina's yesterday's champ, Chris Mays, Sebastian Huffman, and Leo's Chin. Pretty good top 4 over there in scratch. That's got a hook. That manages to get 7 on a spare off of that wide right shot. And an unusual 159. Never know with the littler guys. The ball doesn't move through the pins the same way. I already left a 1-2-4-8 that he hit. Seemingly looked pretty good and missed the 8 somehow. Gotta have all kinds of deflection issues, but you can't hit it there, and that's not going to work at all. So 76 through 7. Mabry's got a chance to put a hammer on this already. Jaden, at just 14 years old, has a chance to be a dominant girl here on tour for a while as she grows into herself and grows into her game. Pulled on tower pizza today, very long in the middle, short on the outside, and only a 3-1, so another challenging pattern. A little bit lower scores than yesterday. Had to be minus 30 something to make the scratch cut. That was right around even for handicap. Nice basic game out of both these players. Maybe a simple 4-step, real good form, and just slides by that 3. She's got room for a couple errors, but you don't want to give Pimentel any hope of coming back in this match. Jeez. She leads by 48, and there's the old classic twister pin 9 there. These are synthetic pins, and they act a little bit differently than regular pins. More likely to leave 9s and 4 9s, as you see another one over to the left on the height of regular flush hits, and more likely to just scatter the pins with messengers on the lighter hits. Look out. Mistake there. She misses the easier spare. That's back-to-back opens. Well, he's been given an opportunity. At 10 years old, let's see if he can clutch up and find a way to do something about it. He's got all the basics. Breaks up the split. Raiden from a bowling family, big brother Rylan, an invitational champ. Still managing to watch little brother play. Raiden has been spraying shoes at Mira Mesa lanes for at least the last 7 years, and he's only 10 years old, so. Certainly comfortable in any bowling center environment, and that looks like it's going to be 2 spares in a row. Yes, sir. 2 out of 3, I beg your pardon. Let's see, right around a 40-pin lead, and again, the difference is 32, so the match definitely tightens up. Stay tuned for this. We're going to have to go do some things with Scratch, so we'll get, but these guys are in the 9th frame, too. How dare they catch up? Oh, and Pimentel comes up with that strike in the 9th. You know what? I'm going to move the camera here so I can hopefully take care of both things at once here. Sorry to invade space here, guys. Alright, sorry about the camera shaky. There's Mabry in the 9th. Uh-oh, big trouble now. Because now we got a washout to deal with there in the 9th. We might start to have to look at the scoreboard. Pimentel sitting there with that strike in the 9th. Changes this potentially dramatically. 205. Sorry guys, we'll try and capture you now here. And Mabry converts that washout. She knew that that was a big important shot and a perfect conversion of the 1-2-4-10. Keeps her in the lead in that match. Sorrell's only got 1-7 and he was the low totals to that point, so that's not good news for Cardenas. Uh-oh, and another split for Jaden in the 10th. Another makeable split though. Just a 3-7 combo. She can do this. And we'll just have to do some addition depending on whether she is able to convert this or not. And everything going on at once, as it so often does. This is the shot of the day for her. It's pretty close. Oh no! A perfect attempt at that. Wraps it around the 7. She finishes at 158. So giving 31 pins. So make that a 127. I think Raiden's just got a mark. How about 10 in the pit? My goodness. Oh, Raiden. I'm about 4 lanes away, so it was harder for me to see. That was 10 in the pit, but it was on 7, and he is up on 8. Oh my goodness. Well, when you're that young, stuff like that doesn't bother you as much as it would me. Let's see if he can do it again. Take a Brooklyn, that's all right. 136, the difference is 31. All he has to do is spare this up. If he misses, 124 plus 31 is not enough, so he must spare this. Oh my goodness. If anybody knows what they're doing there, feel free. At the 5-pin. Gotta hook a little. He's got it. He's just gonna need a couple pins now to finish this off. Man, Jaden threw such a good shot at that split attempt in the 10th. Bowling Gods did not respond. He's getting 31, so he's got 157. He needs 2 pins. That's gonna be 2. Overcomes the wrong lane to get the spare, and it's donuts for everyone as he wins the title. That is just, and that is the reaction we want. Nicely bowled game out of both bowlers there. Good high five in these days for that. And 10-year-old Raiden Pimentel is a JBT champ.
Yay!
Do you have any other donuts available?
Oh, he's the one?
No, he's the one.
Oh, look at this.
I am once again asking for financial support.
Oh, okay.
Donuts.
There we go. We will keep that noted.